Hi folks, this is Don from Don's Guns. Have I got a deal for you? Normally, a membership here at Don's Guns is $100. I'll give you an American-made gun worth $80 as part of the membership. Why? You know why. Because I don't want to make any money, folks. I just love to sell guns.
Mankind has always been the poison.
The morning stream. It's not the end. It is not the beginning of the end. It is the end of the beginning.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS. This is the morning stream for Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. I am Scott Johnson, and that is Brian Ibbett. Hi, Brian.
Yes, live from Vermont.
That's right.
It's Brian.
How, in the order of statehood, do we know where Vermont lands? How quick were they in?
It's early on. They're within the first 5 or 6, right? Because you got Virginia. Like, basically, it was like all the settlements over here on the East Coast. I want to say, if I'm guessing, and then we can look it up, but I'm going to guess that Vermont was like 4th or 5th.
It sounds right to me. If I was going to guess, I'd say under 10. Let's see if we can get...
Definitely under 10.
Let me do a quick look here. Vermont was admitted... later than I thought.
14th, says Miss McPirrick. Okay.
Yeah, wow. 14th state, March 4th, 1791. Still pretty early.
Yeah, I guess that's right? Because they did, your Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, all up and down there. Trying to remember when the quarters, what order the quarters all came out years and years ago. Remember when there was a quarter for every state and they released them in the order that the states were.
When was that?
Ratified?
Is that 80s that we got that? Right around the centennial or something? Or bicentennial?
Yes, I think so. Or late 80s.
I remember
bicentennial was 76.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it would have been later. But I just remember my dad being he was convinced that was a scam. And I would be like, yeah, because I'm like every quarter getting a state. And I remember going, well, that's weird for him to think that. So I asked him.
Yeah.
I said, Dad, I says, why is this a problem? Or what's the deal? And he says, it's just to get everybody to collect a bunch of stuff. Everyone's going to grab a bunch of quarters, going to hold on to them. And I still to this day don't know what the scam is, though. Right.
People are going to spend $12.50 on a collection of quarters.
I mean, it's one thing if it's like, I don't know, if the current administration made a run of dollars with his stupid face on him or something.
Which, please, don't think that idea hasn't been floated.
Oh, I'm sure they're trying, if I had to guess.
I love that the current administration's phone, I'm not going to say the squat goblin's name, but the current administration's phone, name-branded phone that's probably made in China, almost definitely
100% made in China. That's already been proven out. That thing is not made here.
Came out 6 months late and has already been hacked.
Yeah.
Already had data stolen.
Yeah, and they're not what they were promised. They don't have the OS things they said they would. What a bunch of suckers. Like 2 million people bought that frickin' phone.
Yeah, idiots.
Dummies. You get what you get, man. Well done, everybody.
Exactly.
Hey, quick note this morning as we lean into our discussions. We heard from our pal Hoity in our community. He's part of the Pumpkin Cottage bookstore and all that. You hear his name here and there. Great guy, local to me. Just nicest guy you'll ever meet. Their dog passed away, and I wanted to give him a little shout out because their dog was named Philip J. Fry, and I love that.
I do too. It's great
because partly because there's that great episode of Futurama where I forgot the name
Fry's
of the dog. Yeah, whatever the name of the thing was, but that it still makes Carter cry, right?
Oh, yeah.
Seymour what? Oh, Seymour Butts was the name of the dog.
Of course it was. Yeah, right.
Duh. She won't watch that episode ever again, but she knows all the details.
No, I won't either. That gets me too.
Yeah. So when I heard this, I just got a little bit of that feeling,
Yeah.
Anyway, just hope you guys are doing all right.
Are a sweet part of our family, and in many cases, I like animals more than people. So
a lot more sometimes.
Yes.
Like I won't say there aren't some exceptions.
Of course. I mean, listen, I like my wife more than I like my cat.
Yeah.
Let me see. Is there anybody else?
Well,
just kidding.
Here's the thing. Present company excluded.
Yeah.
I had this, not revelation, but I had a feeling not long ago, and I expressed it on Facebook. But I truly believe this. I think most of the people I trust in my life are women. Mm-hmm. And that's a weird thing to come to a conclusion on because I'd really never thought about it before. But if I really...
Good thing, Scott, because you're in a house full of them.
Well, that's true. That helps. But there's just this... I don't know. I just had this realization the other day where I went, we were talking about some other, I can't remember what it was. I was talking to Kim about something. And it just hit me. I'm like, yeah, most of the truly trusted individuals in my lifetime were all women. Sometimes they were teachers. Sometimes they were relatives. Sometimes they were friends today. Sometimes they're just people in the community or whatever. Sure. Obviously, it's not like that black and white where it's all women, no men, obviously, but it's like,
of course,
a large portion of the people in my life that I would trust with things, they're women.
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know what it means. It just means,
I think of the people that are closest to you, your wife, your family. I'm obviously Nick and Dylan. Sure. Are among the family men that you trust, but and your brother, of course, and sisters and stuff like that. But I mean, I look at your circle, and that absolutely tracks.
That sounds right to you?
Yeah,
okay.
It does track.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not saying there aren't some people out there that maybe had the opposite experience. Their mother was the worst. Their grandma was worse than her. Yeah. I'm sure there is some form of this where I don't have the perspective on it, but I don't know.
Sure.
You want to hold my car keys? I trust the ladies.
Trust the ladies. Yeah. Please take them.
Take my car keys. All right, let's get to what happened yesterday. I was all excited to hear about Brian's lunch and his first ride and all his stuff. I'm scared now.
Because like where we left off yesterday, it was a great setup for all this stuff, right? Got up yesterday morning, ate breakfast at about 6 o'clock in the morning because I'm waking up earlier here naturally.
Sure.
Do daily music headlines, wait a couple hours, do TMS. And as you know, it's like, all right, basically as soon as the show ended, I needed to get on the road, get into Burlington, get my bike, and then I was going to get something to eat along the way, along the ride.
Right.
So I get down there and I go and I get the bike, and I'm already a little bit late. I think I got down there just because there were a couple things I needed to do here, change into my bike outfit and stuff like that. Did not bring any chode butter. I know that's a question in somebody's mind, but
wonder what I don't know if do you think the TSA would have any issues with chode butter if you flew with it? I mean, and not picked it up while you were in Vermont.
I mean, if I checked it, no problem, obviously, because they don't care about liquids in your checked bag, which is what I would do. I would check it. Oh. Yeah, they'd probably have an issue because it's like a lotion. It's still considered more than 3 ounces would be an issue, but I wouldn't have any reason to bring more than 3 ounces. I've got little packets of chode butter that I could bring.
Yeah. And they would probably, even if they asked, it'd be fun though. Cause they'd say, what is this? And you'd go, well, I'm riding my bike. We're doing some training. Oh, what do you use that for?
Guaranteed
it's my chode.
Every TSA agent there has seen saddle butter or whatever the brand name is. I'm sure that they've seen it. There are people who ride bikes who travel.
Oh, they'd have to, right?
They would have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be fun to listen to you explain though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be. So I get to the bike place. They give me the bike and they say, I said, well, I'm planning on just riding down south. Are there some really good paved paths south? And he's like, well, I mean, you should do the causeway. It's like it's the really cool ride here. I'm like, well, yeah, but the causeway, the bike ferry doesn't operate on weekdays. It's only on the weekends. He says, oh, that's not a big deal. You just go up there. It's still a great 10-mile ride or 20-mile ride round trip. I'm like, you know what? All right, why not? I don't have to go across to the other side of the causeway or to the other side of the path where the boats come through. So sure, why not? And he absolutely right. Absolutely gorgeous ride. I put a photo in the in our Discord. And and it's just this gorgeous,
look at that.
The first part of it goes along the coast, and then you go through a couple neighborhoods, and then you get to the causeway, which is this strip of land, rocks on either side, basically enough that if you had to, you could ride 3 bikes across, but I would recommend 2 bikes across, and I would say probably just do single file because people are coming the other way, pedestrians and cyclists and things like that.
It's just rocks on both sides for most of this.
Rocks on both sides, and you can't tell there. That is at the end of the causeway. Before I know, it's gorgeous.
So pretty.
That's the end of the causeway. That building you can kind of see the edge of on the left is where you wait for the bike ferry. Yeah,
by my nose. There it is.
Yep, by your nose.
Yeah.
So that's basically the turnaround point. And I looked down and was like, oh yeah, almost just about like 9.75 miles. So almost 10 miles. Great. All right, let's start heading back. Now, what I didn't remember or didn't realize on the way out is that the wind was at my back on the causeway, and it was a strong wind. And I'm riding head into the wind, and it's like, oh, okay, well, now we've got a little bit of a workout here. It's still flat. It's a flat road with no hills or anything through the causeway, but it is definitely a lot, by a factor of 2, a lot more work. And listen, I've been busy with stuff, with freelance, with prep for Nertacular, with this, with that. And I've been doing practice rides at home, but as I think I've mentioned on the show, they have not been progressing in the way I'd like. And the longest ride I've done up to yesterday was a 7.5 mile ride.
Okay.
So it's like, all right, well, it's a little bit longer than that, but so far so good. I pedal my way through the wind, get back to where the causeway connects back to the land on one side. And fortunately, there's enough trees and homes there on the coast that it breaks up the wind. And so I'm like, all right, this is much better, and I'm back to where things are going. I get about 3 miles from Burlington, and I start getting a little bit of a stomach cramp, and it just hits me like, oh yeah, it's about 3 o'clock. And the last time I ate something was yogurt and a reheated pancake at 6 o'clock this morning. So let's see, what is that? 9 hours? Yeah, maybe I should have eaten something, even just like an energy bar or something. And keep in mind, there's no cage on this bike, so I had nowhere to put my water bottle. Long story, but there was a miscommunication in packing between Tina and I, and because of that, I had no jersey. I have no bike jersey, which is the other place I'd put a water bottle if I needed to.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, well, that's all right. I can make it back to Burlington, no problem, and then get something to eat right away as soon as I turn the bike in. So I get out there, I'm making my way back towards Burlington. I get to Burlington, and I go up the hill. That's like, oh my God, I didn't realize this was such a massive hill back into Burlington. The ride along the coast, flat as a pancake. The ride from the coast into Burlington, the one that goes right by the town hall, is this uphill thing. So I get up there and I'm like pushing and finally get to a flat road. Okay, this is a lot easier, pedaling street to street.
Yeah.
Man, that bike place should be coming up any time now.
Oh no.
And I'm starting to feel a little lightheaded at this point.
You get dehydrated and underfed.
A little dehydrated. I start looking around. All right, well, and my watch, just because it's doing the tracking for my ride as well, is dead. My Apple Watch, ran out of juice just as I was getting back to Burlington. Normally I'd look down and see my path and it would say, oh, turn left here. So I stop, I pull out my phone again, which has to be in my, in my pocket because there's no place to put it otherwise.
Yeah.
And I look and see, oh, okay, I've totally overshot it. That's all right. I can go back and go past it. And it's actually 1 block over, which is why I didn't see it. So I go turn around, head back the other way. No, I definitely should have passed it by now. And I'm getting more and more lightheaded. The edges of my screen are starting to turn gray, like I'm on my last half heart.
Yeah.
And now I call your attention to picture number 2.
All right. I'll pull that up here. We got a little map image here.
So you can see the coast. This is the path I took through Burlington.
Oh, shit.
The green dot is where I picked up the bike. And you can see all of this, like, going back over my line and then going around this other block way up there and then doing this little zigzag thing. And where the lines are darker, it's like I'm going back.
So you backtracked over all that?
Backtracked over all that.
Oh, my gosh,
Went an additional 5 miles of riding through Burlington. And like, okay, sure. Hope I find the bike store soon.
Oh man.
Finally get to it. I turn in the bike and I'm like, oh crap. I've got to get back to the house before the Lost Luggage podcast. Cause I've got, 3 other people who are counting on me to be there on time. So I'm like, okay, well, no problem. Plop in my phone, boop, 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 boop. Path to the house. Great. And now, or the drive to the house. Now, boop, boop, boop. Any fast food places. Wendy's on the way. Perfect. Good. Okay.
Quick carb load on the way home.
Quick carb load. So I hit Wendy's. I get some well-needed water and a Diet Coke and a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. Shove that down as I'm driving back. Get back to the house get back to the house with like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to spare. Jump in the shower just to kind of wash off and then do the show. And like, all right, well, no problem. I've got food. Good, relaxing day. Boy, I can't wait to get into that hot tub, get some hot water, some bubble jets on me, get those muscles worked out. So I start a load of laundry, do the dishes, clean up the kitchen, and I head out to the hot tub, flip the thing open, the cover on it open, and I see a wasp's nest that I don't know how I missed yesterday if it was there or if they just built it today, but there's like a wasp's nest and a wasp just sitting on it like, what's up, dude?
Oh,
what
shit.
Are you doing? What you got going on? Now, my folks showed me where a lot of things are stored in this house.
Yeah.
New garbage bags, where the recycling goes, where this is, where that is. What they didn't show me was, oh yeah, we've got some bug spray. Because I am not getting in that hot tub. And I can't even really close the hot tub back up because to do so puts me right back over where that wasp is.
Yeah.
And I'm in my swim trunks. I'm wearing nothing because everything else is in the washing machine. I've got a towel and I've got my swim trunks and every other piece of clothing I own.
Oh my Lord, dude.
is in the washing machine, or at least on this side of the country. So I start going through the garage. I'm like, all right, there's got to be some bug spray. I look through, he's got 1,000 cabinets in that thing. Finally get some bug spray the heck out of that thing.
Yeah.
Douse the nest.
Yeah.
I amazingly enough, did not get like 18 wasps all flying out of it. It looked like this guy was just like, all right, gonna make a little house here for the queen. She's really gonna love my work. Can't wait for her to move in. It's gonna be awesome.
He must have just started it because you would have noticed the day before.
I would have noticed it yesterday. Yeah.
I would think
for
so.
sure. Yeah.
I mean, bees of any kind, I notice. It happens.
Yeah, exactly. So got the thing dealt with and got some hot water and some bubble jets on my back and feeling a lot better today.
Oh, good. What a run yesterday was for you.
Yes, it's really dumb.
Holy shit.
Come on, Brian. Pack a freaking, even a granola bar or something and a water bottle. Maybe that's it. I just need to spend $5, get a really cheap SpongeBob backpack or something and put those things in there.
I hate that feeling I've done this before where I rode in too hot a weather with not enough water.
Yeah.
You get the tunnel vision and you're basically sweating pee because that's all you got left.
Right.
It's the worst feeling.
It is the worst. Yeah.
You just feel sick and just like, ugh. Well, I'm glad you're all right. You ended up on the side of the road in a ditch somewhere. That would have sucked.
Didn't up on the side of the road. I mean, there was a point where I did have to get off the bike and go sit down on a little bench while I looked at the map to figure out where I'm supposed to go. But
This whole thing just gives me anxiety. Amazing. All right. Well, you know what?
Lydia asks, does Tina have me on her Find My app? Yep, she does. And it probably would have been a really funny thing for her to watch me going all over the town of Burlington trying to find a bike shop if she were to watch my little dot.
Yeah, you got your extra 5 in.
Oh, I did.
Just for funsies, just for the heck of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, on that note, let's dive into something that's less dehydrating and more fun, and that is
way more fun.
I think more fun anyway, and that is this right here. Well, what do we have here? It's one Brian Dunaway who's ready to go. What's going on there, buddy boy?
Well, look who it is. It's Scott Johnson and Brian Ibbett.
That's right.
Tunnel Vision Bros.
Yeah, the Tunnel Vision pals. Welcome to our show.
Oh,
hey,
hi.
it's good to have you here, man. We're going to play a game with you. We didn't have Monday, so I feel like we missed you a little bit, but now we're here.
Yeah, I played at home.
Oh, you did? A little home version?
Half-asses?
Yeah, just to my head.
Okay.
I lost oddly, but I don't.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Was there a tiebreaker?
Yeah, there was no tiebreaker. I just lost just every one of them.
They got a 24-hour channel of Steve Harvey doing the feud on what is it? Amazon's free thing. You can go watch that. Yeah. You can go watch that if you're bored out of your mind.
Perfect.
Brian, speaking of games, let's make it sense of it. Can you tell us how it works and what we have to do?
It's time to play the Tadpool Feud. I've surveyed the Tadpool on some nerdy topics. Scott and Brian are going to have to predict the answers that they gave us. It's Scott and Brian's job to see how many of those answers they can guess. Now, at the end of the game, I'm going to look at all those points you guys earned, and the winner will actually win prizes for their listener contestant, and I've pulled contestants from our supporters at patreon.com/TMS. Scott is playing for Bob Finnegan Jr., the mailman, Cliff Claven's mailman, I believe.
That's right. I think he still is, I think. Or maybe he moved or something.
He moved. Ratzenberger moved somewhere else, yeah.
Okay. Someone else is delivering his mail. Yeah.
That's right. And Brian playing for Ryan Kingsella.
Oh, Brian for Ryan. Yeah, Kingsella.
Right.
Kingsella.
How much you get for that, King?
Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
Well, let's go for it. Let's see if we can win somebody something. You know.
All right. Well, put your hands on your buzzards and give me your best answer to this. We asked 455 Tadpoolers to name an event that should be in the Olympics. Scott.
Professional esports, professional video game esports.
All right. Show me esports. Number one answer. You know your audience.
I thank you for your question. Let me think about it for a minute.
That was not that long of a think about it.
I hit the buzzer before I had an answer.
That wasn't that long.
StarCraft was the most common answer, and a couple of people. I mean, a lot of people just said esports, but if somebody was specific, StarCraft was the most common answer with League of Legends
Is esports not E-sports? Is it just?
I think it's just esports.
I think it's esports, but probably capital E, capital S is probably
right.
Or even sometimes you see lowercase e and then big S just because it looks cool.
That's probably exactly. Yeah.
It's a big S.
I went with what came up in numbers and just said copy and paste.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm gonna say why don't we go with let's do pillow fighting.
That's a pretty low number for number one answer out of 425. So that's interesting.
There's a lot. This one had a lot of
answers,
and so I'm hoping I'm going to see how you guys do, and if I need to give some hints around strike 2, then I might do that. But show me professional pillow fighting, as Scott said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I must have been talking over you. I didn't hear that. I apologize.
Professional pillow fighting.
Right. I will say, to help you guys out, is that it's the Tadpool. They come up with jokey answers. The top 10 are things that I could see added to the Olympics, if that helps.
Okay, that does help, actually.
These are more realistic answers than the Tadpool is typically.
I have a feeling I'm going to say some things, and you're going to be like, Brian, that's already an Olympics. Yeah. Curling, I would have never guessed beforehand. I'm like, curling? Come on. But like 10 years ago...
Like there have been a lot of things that have been demoed at the Olympics that either
that's true.
got got added or didn't get added, and some of these even might be that. I don't know. I don't know the list of what's been.
I feel like I feel like Olympics needs to. I feel like tennis people really hate pickleballers. So I'm gonna go pickleball.
Sure.
I'm gonna go pickleball needs to be in the Olympics.
Sure. Show me pickleball. Number 2 answer. Doubling Scott's score.
My brother-in-law would be thrilled about that. He just put in a pickleball court and is obsessed with it. Obsessed.
Have you played it at all?
Yeah, we messed around out there. I'm terrible at it. And I don't fully get the rules. It's weird.
I've played tennis and I've played ping pong. So basically I've played pickleball.
It's made him super skinny and ripped very quickly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's lost a ton of weight. He's all like he's all toned up. He's our age and he's looking great. And he swears, pickleball, greatest sport ever made. It's the way to live. I'm like, all right, whatever, man.
I look forward. I feel like racquetball was like our thing back when we were growing up. That was like everybody wanted to play racquetball. We're gonna play racquetball.
Yeah,
but it was such a corporate thing, right?
Yes,
it's like, let's take the last hour off the day and let's go play some racquetball.
But that's how pickleball feels. It feels like, hey, we don't want to do some real sports. Let's do some.
Pickleball is, hey, we're retired. We're 75 years old. Let's go play some pickleball.
Right. Okay. So this is the one that we loved playing on the college campuses growing up. I'm not sure if it's still there. Oh, yeah, Frisbee. Did it ever make it to an Olympic sports? I mean, because...
I don't know. Got to pick your answer, not ask questions.
I'm going to say Frisbee. I can ask questions.
Frisbee. Like...
Did that ever make it to the Olympics? I can't ask that.
Just like throwing a Frisbee back and forth, or is there anything specific?
Frisbee ball. I don't know. What is it? Something specific.
Yeah, you heard him. Frisbee ball. You heard him.
Frisbee ball. Frisbee throwing.
I know where you're going. I'm going to give you disc golf.
Disc golf. That's what they call it. That's right.
Yeah. Ultimate Frisbee disc golf. You know. Like catch. It's like catch is going to be added to the Olympics if you just say throwing a Frisbee. But I know where you're going.
Yeah. All right. How about some? I was always sad they didn't add this to the Winter Olympics in. Oh my gosh, well, am I blanking on the name of Epic's game? Anyway, how about some hacky sack? It was in the summer summer games. Sure. Yeah, why not bring it to the Olympics?
All right.
Show me hacky sack. That was a long wait. Did anyone say hacky sack?
I'm a little surprised that one's not there. Yeah, that might be showing our age a little bit. I don't think the kids are into that.
Yeah, nope. I'm not seeing. Oh, hacky sack. One person said hacky sack.
I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of the place. Well, I was trying to think of the tadpole because most of them are our age, right? So
yeah. I think we got a heavy millennial deal.
Okay, heavy millennials.
Yeah,
okay.
We got a lot of heavy millennials.
Heavy millennials.
Rude.
All right, what do you got?
It's
your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, you got a buzz. Yeah.
That's how that works.
I know what I really want to be on there, but it ain't gonna be there. So
what do you really want? What do you want?
Tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
Really want.
I would love to see actual, like they built a little fake city for this. I'd like to see actual competitive parkour.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
it would be cool. Like a judged. Judged.
I mean, they do breakdancing, and that was hilarious this last time around, right? Yeah. So I mean, why not?
Why the heck not?
Poor Ray Gun. All right, show me parkour.
Oh, good points. Look at that, really right ahead of me. 1 point.
I'll be honest, I'm a little shocked. I thought it wouldn't be there. Maybe I should do more things that I like.
Maybe you should do more things that you like.
Oh gosh, you guys. Laser tag.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Is that what it's called? Laser tag, right? Laser tag.
Lord Laser Tag.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Show me laser tag.
Really?
No laser tag, and I don't think anybody said it. Surprisingly, that's another one that feels like that is a great suggestion.
Yeah.
Especially you get your American Gladiators style.
Yeah, dude.
That's what everything in American Gladiators needs to be in the Olympics.
It needs to be an Olympic sport.
At least the big Q-tip fight they do. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love that. All right.
But that made me think when you said laser tag, that's out of fashion. How about some paintball Olympic style? How about that?
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Show me paintball.
Oh, I'm surprised for you, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm surprised too. That'd be another good one because it'd be very easy to see who's winning paintball.
Yeah.
The colors.
So no
all over
no
people.
cheating.
Yeah.
No cheating. Yeah.
How about
Right.
They already do kickboxing, right? Hold on, I don't know. If that's true.
Once again,
I brought it up just playing off of the sport of the future thing. But
Okay.
Yeah. Once again, it's got to whatever the tadpole said.
Yeah. All right. The thing from this is out there. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably wrong. The thing from Squid Game where the ladies and they all run a little bit. It's the stop or what red light, green light thing they do in that.
Yeah.
Sure.
That
sure.
except no deaths, but that.
Of course, yes. All right. Show me red light, green light.
Oh,
Shit
man.
Potatoes. Gosh dang
It's
it.
oddly enough that got more people saying it though than paintball. Funny enough.
Wow.
A couple people did say red light, green light.
All right.
I'm only 1 point behind, so any of these crappy answers would actually probably work.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, let me. You know what? I'm behind. It's my last strike.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to the chat room.
I see how you are.
Hey, this is the way I always play.
I know. I never.
If I'm down to my last strike and I'm losing, I'm calling a friend.
I say it's perfectly. They don't know what's number one, so they're.
They can't give me the answer, but I can use the common knowledge of these people. Ooh, dodgeball or kickball. Ooh, those are really good. I'm seeing a lot of people saying those.
Dodgeball's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say dodgeball.
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer, like the family always does off to the side. Good answer. Good answer.
Let's see. Is
Good answer.
dodgeball on there?
Yeah.
Number 8 answer.
You bastard.
Take that.
You've won now.
Yeah.
You want to
take that.
You got 5 answers left on the board if you want to get.
All right, then I'm just going to go mud wrestling.
I feel like you've been holding that one.
Okay, just basically like let's.
Well, that was my option. My options were check the chat room or say mud wrestling. I think I made the right choice.
I do too.
Fair enough.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Show me mud wrestling, please do.
Oh man.
No mud wrestling. Let's go through your rest of your answers here. I'm sure this was demoed at some point. Bowling is number 3.
Is bowling not an Olympics?
Bowling is not an Olympic sport.
I thought it was too. Why did I think that?
It was probably demoed, maybe even made it in a year or two, because it does feel like bowling would be a good.
Bowling's some skill-based play there, man. Jeez.
It's like curling, but not on ice.
Yeah.
Wild.
This one had a lot of. 14 people said it in one form or another. Competitive eating, your Joey Chestnut hot dog competition.
Yeah, we have news about that guy if we ever get to the news.
Good.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I guess they don't want a sport where you're probably going to vomit. At the Olympics.
It's anybody to. I mean, it just seems like such a juxtaposed audience, right? Because people watch the Olympics are kind of like hoity floity, and then people who watch eating competitions are
very
like
different audience. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hoity floity. I like
Hoity
that.
floity.
Yeah.
Hoity floity. I was just making up some words now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Spelling bee at the Olympics. All right.
Spelling bee. Do it. No, do it. Spelling bee. I like that.
9 of 12 says bowling was boiling was once done as a demo in 1988. Did not get approved. Did not catch on.
That's too bad.
Number 5, darts.
Once again, thought it was in the Olympics.
It's like, all right, give me 3 sports that you can do while drinking a beer.
Yeah, I like those. Yeah. Eating, darts, and bowling. All of those have
darts
beer.
And bowling.
Yeah. Yep.
Show me number 6. football, American style football. So it is kind of funny that there aren't any American football. I was gonna say probably another one that got demoed.
I remember a demo of that, but I don't remember if it. I don't think it stuck at all. I think it kind of tanked.
that is such a setup. I mean, you really had to. That takes a lot. That's just a lot. That's not like darts. Can we put darts in here? Sure. What, you got a board?
Right, but this you need a big field for with the stripes and all that stuff. It's like, all right, makes sense. Yeah, Hello Kitty Pez flag football is going to be in the next Olympics, so there will be a form of American football.
Here we go. 1932 Los Angeles and 1904 St. Louis games both had demoed American football, but never took off. So
that's back in the leather helmet days, right?
Yeah. 2028's getting the flag back, though. Flag football.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Look forward to that, L.A.
Excellent. The prize will be a red on air light. Number 10.
Shit, really?
Baseball.
Who said it? I didn't hear it. I feel bad.
Said it. I read Hello Kitty's thing on air and said, okay, so flag football, so people will get
my bad. You just football. Did it, too. Damn it.
I just said it.
I hate those.
Yeah,
I don't even have a good plausible excuse for missing that one.
No,
except I was looking up the history, I guess. But.
Right, baseball. Your number 10 answer. Again, probably one that got demoed and just didn't get accepted. But it feels like that feels like it's got the most likely chance. And then finally, your bonus one is roller derby. Absolutely.
That was one of the ones I was wanting to do as well. Roller derby.
Yeah,
derby would have been good. Yeah, that's a future sport, basically.
It really is.
Yeah,
it is.
Because future sport was
basically...
you
throw a ball or something in there, and it's basically... I
guess they died in that, sport. But it was the same. It's like go around a rink and skates. Try to kill the guy that played Superman one time, and now it's kind of an ass. Can't think of his name. Anyway.
Just a few of the other ones.
We got our start ELR.
What?
Dean Cain?
Yeah, we did a lot of Dean Cain stuff back in the ELR days. That's true. But he's turned into something weird.
He's kind of been, exactly. Yeah. Chess, cornhole, cricket, jousting, juggling, chess boxing, which is where you alternate playing chess and then boxing.
That is great.
I love it. Jiu-jitsu, lacrosse, skateboarding, billiards, caber toss, HEMA, which is historical European martial arts, tug of war, which was absolutely an Olympic sport for a while.
I was going to say that was
It was. They pulled it.
Arm wrestling, axe throwing, ballroom dancing, beer pong, board gaming, and then dog agility. We'll just wrap it there.
Dog agility.
Dog agility. Right, let dogs play the Olympics too.
Yeah, let them have their puppy bowl and eat it too, something. Well, good stuff. Hey, Dunaway, guess what? That means you won for your guy. Brian will now tell us what they won.
Ryan, you're getting a copy of Mordheim, City of the Damned, and Shadows Awakening.
Excellent games, both. Very good.
From courtesy of Sunbun. But boy, Bob Finnegan Jr., you're getting something pretty cool too. You're getting This War of Mine and the Stories Season Pass DLC that goes along with it. So good package for both of our players.
Yeah, This War of Mine, fantastic management game. A very depressing story behind it. Not the making of it, but the actual game world is hideously depressing. But it's a fantastic game. It's very, very
And what'd you call it again? Cool. Ibbot, you said it was a good package, just like when you're riding your bike.
That's right.
It's a good package.
It's an oiled up chode package.
Exactly. Yes.
Well done, everybody. You'll get those in your private messages over on Patreon here shortly after the show. And Brian Dunaway, you and I are meeting up today at 4 p.m. for Play Retro. And then right after that, a little Watch Retro. Get your retro on tonight. Hardcore, baby.
We're going to play some Ratchet and Clank. The first one from 2002.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Can you believe that's more than 20 years old? It's good. It's really great game. Good. The guns in there, still very memorable stuff. And I love the ad campaign they had for it. It was really inventive stuff at the time.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that today. Our first PS2 title that we've talked about on the show.
Yeah. Very excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
A day of firsts. Dunaway, in the meantime... Kiss our butts. Yes. All right, he's out. All right, everybody. You heard that. Now you're going to hear this. You're going to hear this now. Where is it?
Isn't technology wonderful?
Oh, guys, let me tell you something. I say it every week. It can be, but only when Tom Merritt is involved, who is also in some kind of hotel somewhere. I think in Austin.
Tom. Oh, that's right. It's BTS week.
Yeah, or something. Oh, he froze. Oh, he's there. I don't hear him. Now I hear you.
Now we hear you.
Hello.
Now you're saying words. Hello, Tom Mara. How are you?
I am in Las Vegas.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing in Vegas? What's going on?
We're here to see BTS.
Oh, that's a tech conference. It's short for
big tech stuff.
Big tech
perfect,
stuff.
yes.
That's great. No, you're there to see the band.
Is that how you write it off? As a business trip?
Business tech stuff.
There you go. No, that's great. Have you already seen them, or is this an upcoming?
Yes, we have.
Yeah. How are you feeling
great.
in the aftermath of it all?
Yeah, no, they put on an excellent show, and in fact, in a way, we got to attend the American Music Awards because the opening of the show we saw was then used as the opening of the American Music Awards
really?
on Monday.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because they had the show and they had to accept that award. They did it there.
Right.
That's cool.
So they
really
just excerpted part of their concert from the night before and put it on to the top of the American Music Awards.
Oh man, I love an excerpted segment.
Yeah,
I love, by the way, the shot of Tom with a pair of naked legs coming out of his neck. Like,
yeah, look at that.
Oh no, I think it was far better when we didn't know if there was actually a clothed woman behind you.
I mean, it is Vegas. You never know.
It is Vegas. Yeah. I'm going to say
that's
great. Is that? Hold on, I'm going to guess that is the Rio. No, I don't know where you're sticking.
Can I guess? I want to guess. I want to guess. You're in the Paris.
Oh, good guess with the legs.
Neither of you are correct.
Damn it. Where are you then?
The Mandalay Bay.
Oh, Mandalay Bay. I like
nice.
Mandalay Bay. They got that weird fish life thing you can go watch.
An aquarium?
Weird fish life thing. No one else has it.
And it's almost like they have a word for that sort of thing.
They should come up with a word for that.
Yeah, they really ought to. Well, I'm really glad that you're taking time to stream into this today and take this question, your tech question of the week, Tom Merritt. Here's how it goes. It's from someone named George, and George says, "Dear Tom, if he'll have me," that's what he wrote.
And I will, George.
Oh, good. He says, "I was wondering if there was any real difference between the various LLMs, the large language models. They all claim to do the same stuff, but I have to think I would be better off with something that was more tuned to the work I do, which is systems analytics for a large corporation." And parentheses, he said, "I wish I could say more." Sounds like it's top secret stuff. Anyway, are there clear differences between, say, Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, etc.? Love the segment, George. So what do you tell George on this front?
I mean, the short answer is yes, there are clear differences. However, they may not matter as much in the kind of situation you're talking about as the implementation of them. And the other thing is these models are evolving so fast that what I say today won't be true a month from now because they keep improving and putting out new models and getting better at this and getting better at that. Gemini is generally considered to be the best at context. It has a huge context window. So you can put a lot of really complicated things in there and it'll be able to remember everything you asked it. Claude is considered very good at logic. If you've got very logical problems, it can follow them step by step. It's also, I think, partly because of that, very good at writing and that sort of thing. And ChatGPT, hands down, and Codex, which goes with it, is the coding giant. Claude, very good at coding as well in a different way, but ChatGPT, very good at sandbox coding and all that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. But really, it kind of depends on how you integrate it into your enterprise. And that's why I'd throw in something like retrieval augmented generation, or RAG. That is going to make a bigger difference than which model, honestly, because what you do with RAG is you say, I want it to use my data, right? If you're doing analytics, you want it to use your data. Go take my data, retrieve it, and then implement it in your answers. There's a lot that's way more complicated than that, way beyond my pay grade and explaining it. But from what I've read and what I've seen out there, that kind of thing is going to make a big difference, especially when you talk about, I want something tuned to my work. You're going to be able to take any of these models and do a RAG implementation and have it tuned specifically to your work. So look up that. Look up RAG, and then you can kind of just go with whatever one fits best in your workplace. you're Google Cloud users, Google Workspace users, you might just want to go with Gemini, right? Because it's already fitting into your whole work system. And that's going to outweigh any of the other considerations on which ones they're different, especially because they keep evolving and keep getting better at all these other things.
Yeah.
Large language models are very, very much generalists too. Like what they're good at is, some of the companies want to tell you it's by design. And I think by design, they're trying to nudge them in certain ways, but a lot of this stuff is just an emergent property of the way the algorithm works.
Is the Google context window you referenced, is that because of their many, many decades of search and just all of that context feeds in somehow? Or how does that work?
I don't know how much that plays into it. I think those are two different things is what I'm going to say. Context window is like how many tokens it can handle at once. And they just have a really big window. But that's an arms race. The context window is just a matter of priority and development. But I think you hit on something that's not necessarily part of the context window, but is an advantage of Google, is that they've been able to train on their own search data, which gives them a really good advantage in being able to access synthesize certain kinds of data. But I don't know that that's a determinative or definitive advantage to them. It certainly means that when you do Google search, you get really good search result answers out of AI mode.
Interesting. So when one of them says, we have the best image model, or the other one says, no one codes like we do, they're all aiming for that generalist crown that you're talking about. Be good at all the things that these things are capable of.
Yeah, that's a way to position yourself in the marketing. Yeah. It's not a lie, right, but it more reveals what they think is a better target market for them, and than it is any kind of definitive lead. Again, because these things are evolving so fast, and just in coding, right? Like OpenAI has the reputation of being great at coding, and it is because of Codex and all of that. But Claude is also ahead of them in certain kinds of coding, and certain kind of implementations of coding as well. And that's just a horse race that keeps going.
Now, I know this is not tied to this so much, but I'm just curious about it. I've found that searching, if you're using an LLM as kind of a search, like I may say, I need to know the top ranked retro games for me and Dunaway to cover on Play Retro that came out in the year 1991, platform and whatever. I'm kind of doing a search, right? I'm not doing I'm not asking it to do logic or anything else. I'm just saying, go find the stuff. Do you think Google and Gemini are best positioned in the market to take advantage of the fact that they are a search company at their founding, and that having this hooked into that as integrated as possible will give them a clear advantage over? Although I guess the others are just searching Google too, so I don't know what advantage it gives them. But do you think that gives?
The others are also indexing the web themselves.
That's true.
And creating their own databases. So this is getting away from George's question. But yes, I think Google has an advantage. I don't know if I'd call it a definitive advantage, but they're a little ahead because they've been doing search, and people think of them when they think of search, right? So I have found that when I want to just find a list like that, the Gemini gives me a really solid answer that I don't have a whole lot of doubts about right off the bat. But I also am going to Google to search, right? So right. I don't always go and like put the same exact search in ChatGPT and then Claude and then Perplexity and try it out. And we should throw Perplexity into the conversation if we're talking about search, because they're very good at that sort of thing. Yeah. And I know Jason Howell's a big user of them and says, a lot of times they feel like they're giving him better answers than Google.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't even heard of until you mentioned it. So that's
cool. Perplexity has I think they have a marketing issue where just no one's heard of them.
Sure. Yeah.
But
an awareness issue.
Yeah, an awareness.
Yeah.
All it will take is one. Like, I feel like hardly anybody talked about Claude until Claude became, at various points, there were some, there were controversial stories that involved Claude.
Right, until it got in the mainstream news. And it was like, what is this Claude?
Yeah. Okay. It was like example of there's no such thing as bad publicity in their case, because now now everyone talks about Claude. But
now they don't have enough compute to serve all of the people who want to use Claude.
There you go.
Oops.
I'm sure they'll talk some poor town in Utah into.
Well, they signed a deal with XAI to use Colossus, the big data center. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Getting in bed with the queen himself. I don't know what that means. All right. Hey, Tom Merritt. He's there all week for the Big Tech Systems show.
Yeah. There's seven major points of the Big Tech Systems show.
Yep.
So it's gonna
That's
be really
right.
good.
And if you're Tom's accountant, we're
no
saying
RAMs shortage here.
Ariram.
Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time, though, and I wish you nothing but safe travels on your way home. Of course, we'll see Tom here in Salt Lake City for Nerdtacular coming up pretty quick here. On the 11th is when people will first see him. And then who knows when you'll last see him.
We're doing the great debate, tech versus science.
Oh, yeah.
We'll finally decide which one wins.
Yeah. I bet you. I'll bet
throwdown.
It'll be it'll be fun if it was a draw. And then
me and Dr. Nikki are going to arm wrestle.
Yeah. And then headbutt.
Probably
you
win.
got to headbutt like the goats.
Yeah, I'm not headbutting with her. She knows how that works.
She knows exactly. She knows exactly where and how to hit you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll lose that really fast.
Is there anything else going on you'd like folks to know about in the meantime?
Yeah, if you're looking for something to do after Nerdtacular at the end of the month, check out the Wizard Academy. Just look up the Wizard Academy. It's in Austin, Texas. It's a nonprofit business education resource. Brian Brushwood, myself, Justin Robert Young, and Andrew Heaton all teaching a class together at the end of the month. I think it's June 23rd, 24th. And you get like all-inclusive, like a place to stay at their little retreat. You get food and drink included, and get to hang out and talk about doing weird creative stuff for a couple of days. So you can check that out at wizardacademy.org.
Very cool. The building is amazing.
It is
a place.
A castle with a secret whiskey vault and
Really?
a library with one of the, the shelves turns into a door. And
very much like the Magic Castle in LA.
Yes.
That's really cool. Look at that thing. Anyway, and you guys are right here. Upcoming classes, 2026, June. Do your weird thing, it's called.
That's cool.
I want to see Tom do a weird thing.
Yeah.
He will.
His own, though, not somebody else's weird thing.
No, just Tom's. Yeah. Well, that sounds awesome. Do check that out if you are in the neighborhood for that as well. Tom Merritt, always good to talk to you. Tell Eileen we think the world of her. And may all your BTSs be, I don't know, not in Army service and with long delays, right? Isn't that the deal with them? They're always
the deal. Yeah, they just
but Army is also the name of the fandom. So it's confusing.
Call it military service.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're in service of the Army now, but it was the military before.
That's right.
Not the
very
military.
good. Yes.
See, look at me. I'm a true K-pop fan.
Perfect.
Tom Merritt, everybody, watch him as he goes. All right, he's out of here. That was the end of that. Hey, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Been thinking about your no food 25-mile ride.
I know. It's just dumb. Like, let's go nearly 10 hours without eating. And all I ate for breakfast was, like I said, 2 re-microwaved, reheated pancakes and a thing of yogurt. No protein. No real protein, really, for that.
No, and for that kind of ride, it's what you need. You need carb load. You need all that stuff. I feel you, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have felt those feelings, and I have sympathy pain for you right now about it. But you'll be fine today, right? What are you doing today? You riding today or no?
No. I'm sore today. Tomorrow, yes, it'll be tomorrow on the Peloton downstairs, and then the weekend I'll rent a bike again, and maybe I'll do the same ride because I'm sure going south along Lake Champlain is beautiful, but it'd be really hard to compete with how beautiful the ride up north was. It was just really, really nice.
Yeah, that
and
picture
flat,
alone.
and
yeah, it's beautiful. All right, here is a question. Oh yeah, we got an email I'm going to read.
Okay,
I'm going to do at least one of these.
The jugs of pee.
This is about the jugs of pee.
Alex K wrote in. Says, hi, I was just curious about your opinion about the mass firings at Disney in April and replacing artists with AI. For me, this is inhuman greed and is enough to turn my back on Disney. I don't really want to hear anyone talk much about
He doesn't really hear anyone
talk much about it, with a lot of people still looking forward to seeing Spider-Man and the Avengers Doomsday like nothing has happened. Scott, as an artist yourself, how does this make you feel? Love the show, Alex. Well, Alex, I did some digging.
Yeah, as did I.
And I almost replied to an email directly. Instead, I thought, why don't I just read this on the show?
Yeah.
So here's what I was going to send you, and I'll read exactly the email I was going to send you. And it was this. Hey, Alex, thanks for the note. The situation is pretty nuanced. The April layoffs were primarily a massive, long-planned corporate restructuring aimed at consolidating Disney's marketing and operations. That said, the industry is definitely using AI to automate the grunt work of production, which is making people understandably anxious about job security and the value of human artists. It's a messy mix of corporate downsizing and technological transition, but it's not quite as simple as a direct artist for AI swap. That's what I would have told him. And that is the nuance of the thing. It's not as simple as, you artists, get out.
Exactly. And everywhere I looked, the original Guardian article, the Variety article that nailed it down to 15 people from Marvel's visual division got laid off. 200 people from their ABC News and TV division, and Washington Post, 100 people from that, and et cetera. But there's nowhere that says they're actually replacing any of them with AI. That came from Evangeline Lilly talking about it in an Instagram post with nothing was cited. But she does have a friend at Disney, or who was at Disney, one of the people who got laid off, and so understandably she's wants to support him and defend his role. But she kind of made the assumption that that they're firing him and replacing with AI. Here's the other thing: Marvel, for a while, was putting out 4 movies a year, and a bunch of TV stuff. They're down to 1 or 2 movies and a couple TV things, so far less. So it kind of makes sense that they'd have to downscale this.
Yeah, I think they needed to. It's like this is true in the gaming business too. There are a few companies that this was inevitable. Their output got to a point where they overswung during the pandemic, especially. We're still having effects from that. This is not to excuse any mega corporation for making any heartless decisions about losing people.
When people do that, absolutely, it's it's sad, and it should be.
I just don't think it's all AI related. In fact, if anything, it's still your corporate greed position is 100% correct. These companies will still post record profits, and yet dump good people. This is always the path, though. I think the connection to AI is a little tenuous in this particular case. But some good points, but it's not as simple as that, is basically what it comes down to. Nick from Western Massachusetts sent us a phone call. 31 seconds. Here it is.
Hey, Scott and Brian. Nick here from Western Massachusetts. Quick pop quiz for both of you. Everyone's favorite actor, Billy Crudup, had a small, lesser-known job when he first got into the acting business. Do either of you know what it was? In any event, I'll leave you with this. Sure, gas might be insanely expensive, but the cost of a new Warhammer 40K model for Scott or some new 3D printer parts for Brian is priceless. Thanks, guys. Love the show.
He didn't tell us the answer to the Crudup thing.
He didn't, no.
So I'm going to find out. What did Billy Crudup do?
What was his first gig in acting?
Yeah.
Because he said it was his first thing, first small thing he did in acting, right?
Yeah. You're right. So it looks like, let's see, hold on, where is it here? What was his first foray into acting or Hollywood or whatever?
Wow, it sounds like you're using AI, Scott.
I maybe it is. It's Google. Let's see what it says. Okay, here we go. Professional debut. He was on stage.
Really? Like a Tony, like a musical or
some kind of musical thing. It says this is his breakthrough, outstanding debut of an actor in the Critics Circle Award, something, and then the film, The Grind in 1997. It was filmed in 94, though. I don't see anything. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything in here where it's like, can you believe his first thing was this?
Exactly. So let's see. Sleepers in 96. It's funny because
the AI
his IMDb profile, Inventing the Abbots, he was in Everyone Says I Love You, Sleepers.
The rate says Blue Wiener Model. I could see that.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Sure. That's how they hired him from Manhattan.
Yeah, I mean, Almost Famous was the first thing I remember him in, and that was hardly a small small deal.
No. Neither was the blue wiener. It's not small at all. I never did hear if I know he put performance captured for that character. I don't know if that meant his whole body was performed. Like if it was his actual crotch that we.
Yeah, right. If like would they put a mocap dot on there too?
Yeah.
He did say acting gig, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that he did. Yeah.
Or something that was like early in his acting career or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's other things in here like, okay, because of the delay of the grind, the 94 movie, critics largely discovered him through his 96 roles in Sleepers. Woody Allen's Everyone Says I Love You. Yeah, remember that one? Brad Pitt, De Niro.
Yeah.
Crime deal. Yep. Crime drama deal. Anyway, well, there you go. I have no idea. Oh, P-Crumb73 says, voice behind the iconic MasterCard priceless advertising campaign.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, the one that was like, right, it would say, a bunch of things. It would list off all the things you're buying and then having the peace of mind of being in a foreign country and blah, blah, blah. Priceless.
Oh, okay. Now that I add that to the search, it gives me a thing that says, oh, yes, he did that for many years, 1998 to 2005.
Okay.
Problem is, it's not really the first thing because he was in that 94 movie. So I think we screwed up his question.
He did say priceless in his message. Okay, good. Thank you, Joe Guy. I didn't catch that, but yeah, he did, didn't he?
Oh, that was the hint.
That was the hint. He gave us a little hint there. Derp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good thing that wasn't for Feud. We'd have won nothing for nobody. Holy shit.
Right.
All right. Well done.
Bias. Yeah, I didn't catch that he said that. I just thought he was making a joke, and then we thought of so many things after his call that it just woofed from my mind.
Right past my synapses. Yeah. I didn't get it. Exactly. Anyway, thank you for that call, Nick in Western Mass. Thank you, Alex K. And you guys are awesome for contacting us. If you want to do that, go to the website, frogpants.com/TMS. You'll find all the ways to do it. Reminder tonight, Play Retro and Watch Retro starts at 4 p.m. There's also a brand new Lost Luggage up today.
There is, yeah. About episode 4, where we get a little bit more about Jack and a white rabbit.
Jack and the White Rabbit. Wait, that sounded wrong. Don't jack the white rabbit. Don't
jack the white rabbit. No. One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. The one
that song is so
mother
weird.
Gives you doesn't do anything at all.
Such a weird song. I love it though.
Is. Yeah.
That is it. Speaking of weird songs, I don't know if it'll be weird, but Brian has one. Do you want to play one?
No, it's very much not weird. Bob Decker wrote in and said, my son Robert is going to turn 30 on May 30th. By the way, you guys came in. You understood the assignment. Great job. You did give me enough material to be able to fill out those folders Scott talked about yesterday. So thank you for that.
Nice.
He says, my son Robert is going to turn 30 on May 30th. He's been a pooler since the beginning, thanks to Dad driving him around listening to TMS and Film Sack. He has grown into a fine young man, make us feel old, and his mother and I are very proud of him. We love you, buddy. Have a great birthday and long live and prosper. May the force be with you, fart gas, and other geeky things.
Love it.
Yeah. Love it. But that is funny. Like started out with his dad driving him to high school or something, and now he's 30.
I don't like it. That part I don't like. Because we're all so effing old now.
Yeah, totally. I love it.
Whatever.
Right. Anyway, wanted to hear a cover of the Beach Boys specifically, or no, I guess he just said song and choice by me. I decided to choose a recent cover I'd gotten by Stephanie McKeon of, my favorite and probably everybody's favorite, a lot of people's favorites, Beach Boys song, God Only Knows. Such a fantastic song. And this version, Stephanie McKeon from her EP, Here I Go.
Thanks for listening. The Frog Pants Network lives at frogpants.com.